and welcome back to the United by Football podcast, YouTube channel, Spotify channel, wherever you're planning to listen to this week. You know what? It's been one hell of a week, Thomas, I'll tell you that.
It's been one hell of a year.
Yeah.
Can you believe it, Abdul? 2025 over and just like that. Unbelievable.
You know, it's been, look, a big year for us. It's been a big year for football as well. And I'll tell you what, when it comes to football in Australia, we've had a lot of growth. We've had a lot of steps, you know, in the right direction for our country. A new competition, plenty. But before we get into any of that, shout out to LAC Athleisure. Don't forget to use code UBF15 for 15% off all your LAC Athleisure purchases. And if you're looking to film a podcast, come for a photo shoot, whatever you need to do for your content, come and check out LAC Studios.
What a wonderful plug, Abdul.
Right.
Although I'm really excited, to get mentioning and talking about that rewrap in 2025. And that's going to be a little bit later in the show. So stay tuned, guys. Talking about the year in football, Abdul. That was 2025. An incredible year. You're right.
Oh, 100%. And, you know, before we get into any of that, we'll quickly run through the results of the A-League.
Am I in a fever dream? Are the Wanderers on top of the league? Or?
No, they're not, mate.
Some things don't change.
Not when you're
when you're ready.
Since our last episode, Melbourne City drew with Macarthur 1-1.
Yep.
Not too much happened. That's not the Macarthur game I want to talk about. This is a game after that. It's crazy. In the space of a week, they've played 3 games.
Yeah.
Credit to them. They've won 2, drawn 1, and they're rightfully up near the top of the table.
Some clubs could dream of a win.
Macarthur 5, Newcastle 4.
That's the game I want to talk about. A Boxing Day classic. Now, I want to talk to a gentleman that was on the losing side of that game, Eli Adams. Did we see the free kick?
Of course, mate.
My dear God. I was live on FaceTime with my good friend and my co-host, Mr. Abdul Salam, and I said, Abdul, did we regret not travelling to Newcastle? Probably. Because I guarantee one thing, Abdul, when Eli Adams sees you or me, he does the Cole Palmer celebration. And he guaranteed he would have done that.
He does it for 2 different reactions. You enjoy it.
I do.
I want to slap the guy. Love you, Eli, but, mate. You know my thoughts on goal.
But on to, Abdul, the absolute technique of the strike itself. Dare I say it, that's up there with goal of the season.
Oh, without a doubt.
Just to hit the strike.
Shades of David Luiz, mate.
David Luiz, mate. Shades of Ronaldo, just a little bit lower in the opposite end. Yeah. But wow. Wow, the strike. Let's not forget, that's 25 yards out.
Credit to him. But... look, it's a shame. They lost 5-4. Although
they were winning.
I know. I want to give a shout out though to one player, and I feel bad for him because certainly someone signed with the club. Harrison Sawyer, one of my favorite strikers, just big 6'6". You know.
Abdul loves the old-fashioned strike.
Oh, I like tall man, Thomas. I'm joking. No, not like that.
Carry on. Yeah, clip that.
You know, we love a tall timber, and he's one of those strikers that, you know, emphasizes that, just gets in the box, gets himself into space, gets himself in the right positions. And, you know, it's a shame that, you know, they've had to sign another striker. I think he's done more than good enough of a job. But when Mitch Duke comes to the squad, you know, you got to take a step aside. I don't see Harrison playing on either side. So
before we get on to that gentleman that I have a little query with my club about, Abdul, Newcastle Jets, did we see the VAR call?
Yeah.
I get what Milligan's saying. I get it. And I like how he says, we're just going to get a little letter. We're just going to get words on words and an apology. It's too late for that.
Yeah.
My question to you is, do we need a law book like he was saying? Do we need a manual, black and white, this is it, this is how far they can go back, this is how far they can't go back? Do we need something like that? And if so, what is it?
But that already exists.
It's
called the football rule book. Now, how you perceive that thing is, this is life.
How do the lawmakers perceive it?
Yeah, but that's, I'll be honest, that's life though. Like, life isn't black or white. Life is grey. You can take it as black and white, but generally, 9 times out of 10, you know, you can't, like, I can't explain it in a way where it's not the rules, it's the people looking at it. It's as simple as that. 9 out of 10 VAR calls now are sent back to the referee. I'm not wrong. How often do you see a contentious call being made by VAR and overturned? It's almost never overturned. The referee has to go back and check it, which tells me one or two things. You either need to give the refs more leeway.
Yeah, but even to not even get to VAR,
okay, then
because it was too far back in play, apparently.
Yeah, but that's the rule. I think outside of 20 seconds, you can't go back that far.
But we've seen cases of the words gone all the way back to kickoff.
Correct, but that's still within the 20 seconds. We felt it ourselves. No. I remember, this is where my Arsenal memory comes into play. The game against, I believe it was Manchester United. They went back to a foul on the halfway line 7-8 passes ago, whatever it was. They said it's within 20 seconds.
That's the EFL rule book.
But generally,
English.
it's a rule book across.
I'm not sure.
Pretty sure it's a FIFA.
Well, how can it be 2 passes?
I don't know. But look, maybe they need to bring in the green card. You worked in the championship.
2025 review. Stay tuned.
So maybe the green card needs to come in. But look, I've hampered on about it. Our game is better with VAR in it. I don't care what people say. We need VAR. Because guess what? When VAR is gone and a contentious decision goes against you, what are they going to say?
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying it can be tweaked. Most definitely can be tweaked.
So it is what it is. Build a bridge. Got to get over it.
Speaking of a club and a gentleman that I'm not going to build a bridge with,
Yeah.
Mitchell Duke. Club captain of the West Sydney Wanderers, Abdul. Proud. Scored the first goal at the rebuilt Combank Stadium, Abdul, against Sydney FC.
Can I ask you a question?
Still talking?
No. Before you go, do you blame him?
Sorry?
Do you blame him?
No, I'm just still going.
No.
But
before we go on.
This is to Mitchell, this is to my club.
No, I know.
This is to my club.
Oh, it's to your club. Fair enough.
A World Cup goal scorer against Tunisia, Abdul. And I was there with my good friend Matthew Akmar when he scored, and I was in Federation Square with the boy. This is a proven A-League product, Abdul. This is a proven A-League striker. This is a proven international striker. This is a proven overseas striker. This is a player that's irreplaceable. And I don't care if he's at a peak, not quick enough for the league, etc., etc. This is where the experience off the field is inevitable to a young squad of the West Sydney Wanderers. This is where the experience of him being in the demographic, growing up in the demographic, being a part of it, has to come into play. And I don't know numbers. I don't know if we made an offer. Rumour has it we did. I don't know if the offer was too low or insultive like we have in the past. I'm upset because it is a club captain. On a personal level to Mitch Duke, I'm so fucking happy for him because I think he deserves to be at that World Cup. Absolutely. When you've got players such as Toure, Cassini, Yengi, Barello, you need a different type of striker in a tournament setup.
Yeah.
Mitchell Duke is that different type of striker. Scores goals, presses until the cows come home, an absolute workhorse for any single team that he plays in. And any single team would be stupid not to have him in their squad. Mitchell, thank you for coming back to the A-League. Fortunately, not the red and black. And please don't score against that club on the 1st of January.
Well,
Thank you.
Would you like me to explain it in an analogy as I usually do?
No, but I feel like whatever I say was irrelevant. So when you're ready.
Mitchell Duke not going back to the Wanderers and going to the Bulls
He's
is like
here we go.
you breaking up with your ex-girlfriend.
Breakup things up.
No, but Mitchell Duke signing with the Bulls and you reacting the way you've reacted is like you breaking up with a girlfriend. She's gone and done better things.
Mm.
You haven't.
So the Wanderers is a worse club than MacArthur Bulls?
In this time, for the period that he's going to be here for, he's playing in Asia. He's playing at the same time for a club that looks to be challenging at some point this year. So in this current moment, yes, the potential of the Wanderers, yes, is a lot bigger than MacArthur Bulls. But unfortunately, like the so-called ex-boyfriend, was nowhere near the levels of where he was back in those days. And to be fair, Duke played when he played at Giant Stadium and stuff as well, didn't you?
True, did you?
So he's seen the worst, but I think you're probably in a bit of a worse state now than you were.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Oh,
we're close. No, mark my words, we are close.
yeah, but like...
Mark my words, we are close.
Say like, so I think him signing with the Bulls, if you put it into perspective, he's playing Asian Champions League.
No, he's happy.
And on top of that, he's playing on the top 6 side. So, Mitch, would have loved you at FC, but we know you're not going to do that. So, next best, welcome to MacArthur.
Welcome to MacArthur, Mitchell, and hopefully we can. You know what? I'd love to do an interview with him. Seriously, I would. I'll show you a photo when I was 16, 17 with Mitchell.
Right, that's fine.
Right?
Well, onto your lovely club, Adelaide 3, Western Sydney Wanderers 2.
So, Abdul, I was in my house, Abdul, on channel 12 10 drama, I think it's called, whatever it's called. Tell you what, there was no fucking drama in that game. It was. First of all, what a wonderful contest of football. End to end. I don't think neither team knew how to defend. I think Adelaide defended slightly better than the Wanderers. Ryan Tognik. I want you to watch Johnny Yale's goal. The last goal, Abdul. And just watch how Tognik pathetically throws both his legs like he's sinking in a swimming pool, and he's going like that, like seaweed with the wind. What the actual fuck is that? Gabriel Clerc. You know Johnny is going to cut in eventually. Yet he still didn't manage to read it. The midfield of Brilliante and Thurgate has holes more than the fucking sunken ships in the ocean at this point. Water is leaking fucking in the Wanderers midfield.
Look, it was an improved performance though.
It is open as fuck.
Okay, but it was improved.
Okay, let's cut the shit. A deflection and a penalty.
Still improved. They're not going to go from here to here. Let's be honest with ourselves. The football has not been pretty all year.
No.
The grittiness as well has got you points on the board.
In certain games.
For majority of your points. Let's be honest with ourselves.
The points that we've got.
The points that you've got have come through pure grit and heart.
Correct.
Okay. When it comes to the way you're playing at the moment and seeing who's just been shipped off to Asia for the under 23s, you know where it's going.
We're in trouble.
Okay.
We are in trouble. We are in trouble Thursday.
Do I think defensively outside of Pantozopolis, you guys are anywhere near the standard? No. Do I think they're bad players? No. Do I think the combination of everybody probably doesn't help? Because I think there's certain...
I think it's a very awkward partnership between Tonic and Bonating at the moment.
Well, when's Penta back?
Ben's left back. Ben's left back.
But when's he putting him back as centre back?
When Gersbach comes back. And God knows when that is. We're cooked, bro.
Yeah, look, I think between...
Thursday, who wins?
MacArthur. That's just me as an FC fan.
No, I agree with you.
Do you know me and Penta have the same barber?
Is that why you have the same haircut? He's got a little bit more hair than you.
He's got a thicker moustache as well. Credit to Penta. Look, I'll tell you what. The centre-back partnership of them two...
not pretty.
But the problem is Bonitig's not like... He's not the leader at the back.
No.
Never has been, never will be.
Oh, maybe it will be.
Maybe one day, but I just
think he doesn't command the play.
Yeah. You look at Simmons at right back, never known as a defensive right back.
Well, he's off, yeah.
Okay.
So Clerc's going to come in.
And then...
It'll be Clerc, Tonic, Bonatig and Penta.
Maybe he needs to go to a back five.
Maybe he just needs to go to a back seven and send Barello, send Luau up top.
It'll be an interesting...
I don't know anymore. Where do you go? Where do you go?
You just don't.
Okay. We'll just fall for the season.
Yeah, I just... Unless...
No, I agree with you. I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying, where do you go?
You need some signings. Urgently.
Fucking know if we need signings.
Urgently.
Mitchell Duke was available. Didn't throw the checkbook.
I'm the last person to call someone out to lose their job. I'm not going to do that here. That's
too easy to do.
That's too easy to do. I think there's a lot more to be said about...
However, the comments didn't look good.
No, but I'm
not sure if you've seen the comments.
Tom, there's a lot more to be said about the players on the pitch and the coach in the stand, because I think...
but the coach does set up the players.
Correct, but the players, they can only do so much what he's got there as well.
He's come out and said he's got one of the best squads.
He probably does. Name for name, he does, but he's missing a few elements in there. It's clear to see.
Oh, like I said in the preseason review, Abdul, back in August, September, I don't think we signed well. No, I'll be honest.
If you pick up a couple wide players, decent wide players...
No, now we need goal scorers.
Yeah.
We're missing a guaranteed 15 and a guaranteed 10.
Thomas, if I give you a 12-pack of eggs...
I love analogies.
If I give you a 12-pack of eggs...
Are they free range or...
I don't give a hell what they are.
Okay.
And no stove to cook them on.
You can put them on gravel and see if the heat does it.
Okay, but still, that's not going to get you anywhere within a certain amount of time.
Good point.
Correct. You don't have the stove at the moment.
There's no stove.
You've got the strikers.
There's no fire.
No, you've got the strikers. You've got the defensive midfielders.
So we've got the egg, we've got the pan, yep.
You just don't have the fire.
Don't have the fire. Where does the fire come from?
You need another 3 wide players.
3?
Big one. You need like 3 more. You've got Hammond. To be honest, Simmons is probably your next best bet at right mid. And it pretty much ends there because you can't rest that much pressure on Ala Abdul Rahman, Awan Lawal.
Crave's not a winger.
Johnny Pavlovich is still too young.
Crave's not a winger. So that's unstable.
So where are you going to play him?
Needs to be in his system. God knows where.
So it is what it is.
Maybe left wing back. Try Crave left wing back.
2 words, Wanderers fans, cry more. Next.
Move on.
Next game, Melbourne City 1, Perth Glory 3. Bro, I'm loving.
Tommy Lawrence hat trick.
I'll tell you what, the Barmy Army was out in full force for Perth Glory.
The Bay.
We have to do a Perth trip, bro.
We'll do a Perth trim, yeah.
I really want to do a Perth trip.
I don't look good in purple though. Just not gonna.
Right, get used to it. There's nothing wrong with wearing purple, Thomas.
Do you like Lawrence first hat trick for him?
Yes.
Yep. Did what?
Mate, look, I'll tell you what, Adam Griffiths at the moment is like up there for me. He's like, mate, I don't look at stats. I don't look at this. I don't look at that, mate. We just went out and played, and I'm like, good for you, Adam.
Now, I want you to picture as a lion.
As a lion.
A lion.
A lion.
That's one of his famous quotes.
He is, mate. Him.
Machina.
Bro, I love him.
Question.
Yeah.
That Tommy Lawrence hat trick.
Yeah.
Almost a perfect hat trick.
Yeah.
Last night, okay, a bit of a tap in, but right foot, left foot.
Right.
Not bad.
Well, look, that puts them 4 points ahead of the Wanderers at the moment.
I don't really.
In 11th place. The Wanderers sitting 1 point off the bottom, Central Coast Mariners. Dare I say, you could start the new year on bottom.
If the Mariners win, yeah.
If Mariners pick up even a draw,
Oh, that's exciting.
they jump the Wanderers on pure goals scored. You've scored 8 goals all season, Thomas.
Thank you,
In
Weston.
10 games.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, quick look at the table. Auckland's still in first.
I don't really want to look at the table today.
Auckland's still in first, 20 points. Sydney FC currently sitting in second on 18. Now, the crazy thing is they play each other next round.
Yeah, it was a delayed, sort of postponed or something.
I think they'll play it soon. They're not going to. There's no way they put it towards the
No,
end
I
of the
think it was a
season.
postponed thing or something.
So that means we have to wait till the 3rd of January to play Melbourne City. Although we've scored more goals than them and conceded just as many. So
okay.
could be interesting.
City's always a tough.
Adelaide is currently in 3rd. Still have their defensive problems, to be honest.
Oh,
Conceded
we saw.
13 goals, mate.
We saw, yeah.
Brisbane in 4th, Macarthur in 5th, Victory in 6th, Perth Glory in 7th. Remember when you laughed?
I said Perth and Brisbane.
Yeah, remember,
I said Perth.
no, I'm not talking about that. Remember when you laughed about Melbourne City falling out of the top 6?
It's okay.
Currently sitting in 8th.
Very tight league.
Newcastle Jets, 20 goals scored, 22 conceded. That is wild.
It'll be like that.
Wellington Phoenix in 10th on 11 points, and then your lovely Western Sydney Wanderers sitting in 11th. Before we move on to the Premier League, I want to touch on the Women's A-League, about the game I was at on the weekend.
Tell me.
Mariners played Melbourne Victory.
3-3.
3-3. The 90th minute, it was 3-0 to the Mariners. The 91st minute, 3-1 Victory. 93rd minute, 3-2 Victory. 94th minute, 3-3 Victory.
Talk to me, Abdul.
You cannot take off every single one of your experienced players off the field thinking you've won the game at 3-0. That is exactly what happened. That was just ugly to watch. Take off Taryn King, it took off Izzy Gomez, it took off Annalise Rasmussen, took off his whole core,
Yeah.
and replaced them with kids.
Can't do that.
Also, not so much condolences, but best wishes to Cannon Chloe.
Yeah.
Really bad looking leg injury.
Yeah, not good.
We had the chance to meet Cannon at an event earlier this year. And she had a special thing going. She got announced as her married name
Yeah.
for the first time. It was a surprise to her partner, and it was just not.
Shit.
So, but
Best of luck with everything.
best of luck. But that game was wild, bro. It was,
Can imagine, bro.
Taylor came on at halftime. Honestly, he changed the game.
Of course, bro.
Taylor Ray, mate, the GOAT.
Greatest of all time.
And Sienna's been back on the field for a couple of weeks now after her long-term injury.
Yep.
So, look, it's been good with the Women's Asian Cup coming along as well.
2 finalists, grand final rematch, man.
It didn't feel like it, but
Yeah, no, but listen, a lot of both teams' squads have left.
yeah.
Hunter's a big loss for the
Mariners a big one.
Mariners.
Victory just getting everyone back now, but they've got the best squad by a mile.
Victory. Oh, fuck yeah, completely.
Yeah, to be able to turn a game around like that is ridiculous.
It's moments.
And the other one as well.
But I think the Mariners did play into their hands.
Oh yeah, they're like
You are
can't,
right. You can't take off everyone.
You can't be
No
pulling them
chance.
off like
No
that.
chance.
The other one's Holly Mack, Melbourne City.
Back tomorrow, mate.
Bro, she
Question.
Yeah,
Asian Cup, she's in.
Of course, she's been
Yeah.
in the squad for like God knows how long. She'll be off to Europe next. Oh, bro, she is like
She's
so
next
ready. She is so ready. I could see her, I'm talking like an Arsenal or a City or a Chelsea.
She's good.
Like that is what we knew Sam Kerr was like back in the day.
Yeah,
Like
no,
just
she's good.
sharp, get on
How
the
old's
ball.
Ollie?
20. Let me check that.
She's young.
She's really young, but she's also had 3 ACLs.
Fucking hell.
To
To come back from like that, show that composure.
Oh, of course. There we go. Holly Mack is 22.
Fuck yeah, she'll go.
Yeah, she'll be off before we know it. Like there's a few in there, but you know, even with the Women's Asian Cup coming up soon, I think it'll be a good test.
Absolutely.
We were looking at the fixtures today. We have a lot of games in Sydney.
UBF will be in amongst it, Abdul. We will be there.
Fingers crossed if you're listening, AFC.
We'll be there, mate.
We'll be
Trust and
there.
ability.
But no, other than that, look, it's another wild weekend in the A League. But off to the Premier League. We'll start it off.
Our English compatriots.
We'll rip the band-aid off. Arsenal 2, Brighton 1. That was a weird game. No. That was a weird game because that goal came out of nowhere. We were all over Brighton.
Could have been 5.
Should have been. Saka stops. He's been really selfish recently. Now, do I?
Why is that though?
Look, it's weird. It's weird because he's one of those that, regardless of whether he's selfish or not, he's making a difference. Like whether he takes a shot or passes it, might have the same result.
BB, come on, mate.
But there's so many times where I think he could just lay it off to Gyökeres or play it across the goal. Or now, do I think Gyökeres has gelled with the front line yet? No. I still think he hasn't figured out where to be, to read his team's play. I don't blame him.
He did have a good chance, but fuck.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look, I don't know why I tried to caress it in, but overall, they need to relax. We're not in 8th. We're not in 7th or 6th or...
Yeah, but I know we touch upon this every week, but it is concerning. Like 5 out of your last 6 goals is his own goals. But just bear with me. Are you concerned that it takes 60 minutes or 80 minutes or an own goal or a set piece or a fucking gift from God himself that somehow it finds the back of the net for Arsenal?
No.
You're not concerned?
No.
So you think putting pressure on teams for 90 minutes every week, you're going to find the reward somewhere, somehow?
I beg you to look at the different sets of defenders, first and foremost, we've had over the last 10 to 12
Fucking
games.
strikers, mate.
I'm gonna
Strikers,
get to
left
that.
wing, right mid, centre mid, attacking
I'm
mid.
going to get to that. I don't look at the result. I look at the performance. Okay? I've always been like that. I always have been.
Yeah. Just talking to Arsenal fans here because you're a very unique breed.
That game against Wolves was probably the worst game I've seen us play in God knows how long.
Okay.
But we got the result.
You did?
Okay.
I was at church and I watched it live.
Whether it's a corner, whether it's a free kick, I don't care. The ball's in the back of the net.
Okay.
Whether it's an own goal or a penalty, is it in the back of the net? Yes.
Okay.
You're a Chelsea fan. You had Jose Mourinho as a coach.
Beautiful, man.
You played some of the ugliest football you've seen in your life.
Trophy time, baby.
We've said it a long time ago. Mikel, for me, is low-key, closer to Jose in terms of style than he is to Pep. We know that. He's Jose with a touch of Pep in terms of style-wise.
It's probably the smartest thing you've said in 2025. And we're at 29th of December.
So when it comes to these performances, no, I don't care. I'm not worried. I'm not going to sit here and drive myself into insanity that Manchester City are going to overtake us and win the league. And you know what? We might not get a result against Villa. Do I care?
And the quick turnaround of the as you alluded to.
No. Our capacity is up here to play. Goals, performance, everything. Okay? We've been about here this season. Okay. City are at their best.
I said that.
Okay. We've got that much more to get to. Okay. They're not going to be able to maintain that for that long.
Are you going to reach that by the time it's too late?
No. Okay. Because we're slowly getting everybody back, at least in attack.
Okay. Now, my question to you, in a tight turnaround, Abdul, massive game on Wednesday. We'll be at Gosford, Abdul. We'll be in the same residence, Abdul, watching the game.
Sure.
7:15 a.m, Abdul.
Sure.
Aston Villa at home at the Emirates.
3-1 Arsenal.
Not concerned. This is a false sense of illusion, Abdul.
It's ice in my fucking veins, mate.
It's called Palmer, mate.
No. It's listen, bro. We're pulling up performances against a good Brighton side. All right.
Now, this is third in the Premier League. 3 points off you. An incredible outfit. Aston Villa. Who they are, what they've done, and longest unbeaten record for the club, Abdul.
Yep.
Longest win record, sorry, my apologies. So, you think we're just going to come out there 3-1, that's it?
If you've watched Arsenal for the last few games,
I have, actually, yep.
the performance has not been the problem. Against Everton as well.
So, you think this is the game where it's going to click?
It might not click this game, but we'll get the result. There's something about this side that just gets the job done.
Okay.
Now, we played a game against a really good Brighton side.
I'm not saying you didn't.
With Declan Rice at right back.
Yep, I saw that.
And Marzel Skelly at left back.
Yep.
Okay. Dare I say, Declan Rice might be the best player in the Premier League. Like, I'm not joking here.
I'm saying.
This guy genuinely, I think, has gotten to a point now where you could put him in any position and he'll perform. He wasn't just playing right back. Half the time he was playing right wing. And he was just charging and charging and charging and charging, getting across, getting past the defender, and he was doing his job. And you know what? I think when it comes to our ability to, you know, not so much replace players, but utilize our depth, and I think that's been our biggest saving grace so far this year, you know, that's what's going to win us the Premier League. Because Declan Rice having to go to right back, Marzel Skelly, we're losing Calafiori just before kick-off. Timber, I think, had an ankle injury or whatever it was. And just getting Gabriel
Niggly
back.
one or something.
Yeah. And just getting Gabriel back now just goes to show you.
Just out of curiosity, what's the back four looking like Wednesday?
I'd probably go Hincapié, Gabriel, Saliba, Rice.
Rice
But Timber's not fit, go Rice at right back. Okay. He is, no, like, seriously.
Oh, no, he's very versatile. He can play anyway.
If, and I'm saying this now, and you can clip this, if Arsenal go on to win the Premier League and another trophy, that being the Champions League or doing the double with the Cups, and England, dare I say, win the World Cup, he's winning the Ballon d'Or.
What minute was that at the podcast?
Declan Rice will win the Ballon d'Or if Arsenal go on to win the league and or a Champions League and England win the World Cup. And I don't see anyone stopping him. Do you agree?
He'll come close.
No, he will win it.
Okay.
He will, if Jorginho can finish third by winning a Euros and a dodgy ass Champions League, Declan Rice can win the Ballon d'Or that you like that.
Or he's got to play the way, if he keeps going the way he does.
Look, I think he will.
I think he'll finish top 3 easily.
Because he's on his way to winning Premier League Player of the Year as well. If Arsenal win the league, he's...
No, I agree. I'm not
like, he's, bro, like a bargain. What we paid for him was like half price.
No, I'm not half price.
Let's be honest with ourselves. What you got and how long it took you to get what you got out of Caicedo or
Why do you always
Enzo.
compare Chelsea, man?
Because you're the only other club that would spend 130, 140 million on a midfielder.
And not to a $130 million man, Abdul Morgan Rogers. To your club, Abdul, the great Arsenal. Their challenges on Wednesday of the Aston Villa. Again, I was in the same boat as you, Chelsea. We know who we are. We can play. Stop talking.
But you're Chelsea, bro.
Stop talking. We've got pace. We've got the... and then we get touched up by Villa.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been 4. Could have been 5.
Yeah.
When Tosin steps on the field, Abdul, for some unknown reason, it makes us look very shaky at the back. I think you should stick to opening those packs and trying to find himself in packs rather than on the football field. Because I don't know what's going on with Tosin. I really, really rated him at the Club World Cup. Really did. But these last 4 or 5 times that he's featured for Chelsea, he has been shocking. Shocking. Cucurella found out again. And Palmer's, not dare I say it, or unfortunate to say, it's going to take a long time for him to get back over this big injury that he's had. I'm not sure if you've seen the interview where he says this is an ongoing injury. It's a niggly injury. He flares up. So it's going to take a while for him to find back his glittering form in 23, 24, 25. It's going to take a while. And that concerns me, Abdul, as a Chelsea fan, because again, without him, I struggle to see creativity. But then again, you go to Villa, played us off the park. Away from home. What do you think about Villa? Be honest with me. I know you're versing them, so you can have a bias link, but they are looking good. You can't deny.
I can't deny where they are. Do I think they'll stay there? No. We've seen this before. They were
On
like,
your side, yes, I know they dropped.
no. We've seen this with Villa. Villa were borderline challenging one year and then just absolutely fell off the year next. They're towards the back end of the season. They've got Europe as well. So is their squad as big as we think it is? Probably not, no. Is it a luxury having someone like Ollie Watkins come off the bench and score a double? Yes, it is. But do I think a win against Chelsea is going to define their season?
No.
Fuck no. Do I think Chelsea...
I think the win against you was the season defining.
Yeah.
God forbid they do it to us. Then we're in trouble.
Look, they're a bogey side of ours. Unai just knows how to get to us. I got to give him credit where credit's due.
So how does Mickey stop that on Wednesday?
Fucking park that damn bus.
Wow. A gentleman that has so-called said we hate versing so-called buses.
No, we do, but we can also play our hand that way as well. Because we now have the tools to hit them on a transition too.
And enjoy the most filthiest haram derby of 0-0.
Tom, they play the highest line in the league. Literally the highest line I've seen in the league. Saka, Martinelli, Gyökeres can all hit on the counter.
Yeah.
God forbid we bring on Medeweckio as
Victor, oh yes, that's what I want to ask you. I want to ask you actually off podcast. Did you see the moment where Victor got played through over the top in the channel and Van Bruggen had to come out and foul him copper yellow? Is that the key to unlocking Victor? The over-the-top through ball on the trend?
Yeah, well, that's his strength.
Is that the key?
Correct.
Okay, so how does Arsenal do that against the highest line? What do they do?
Park the bus.
And send it.
And send it. He's quick as well. He's quick for a big guy.
He got there ahead of Dunk and ahead of Dunk's not the quickest. Ahead of Dunk and ahead of Van Bruggen.
But at the same time, I'm not oblivious to the fact that we have a style of play. We know who we are. We know how we want to play.
But in these type of shit matches that you so-called bogey team, cracker team, these are the type of things we need to go maybe 80th minute 0-0. Fuck it. Let's try something like that.
Maybe away from home. To be honest with you, now that I think of it, maybe away from home, yes. Maybe at home, probably not.
Yeah.
Can't do that at home. In all honesty, give Victor time, bro. He's not horrible.
I never said he was.
He's still doing his job.
I think he's outperformed Sesko.
Dare I say Kai Havertz is still our number one striker. No, I'm not wrong saying that.
You are a unique man.
But it's true.
No, I'm not.
At the end of the day, Victor has to change his game and develop his game to suit how we play.
Correct.
He has been doing that. He has been dropping in. He has been collecting the ball. He has been playing that sort of false nine role, similar to what Jesus does. The only difference between him and Jesus is a lot more niftier, a lot more quicker,
agile,
gets around. Similar to Pedro, yeah. But at the same time, you can't expect Victor to do that. No. He will get into form.
What
he
did
will
you
score
sign him
goals.
for? That's what I always come back to.
What did we sign him for? Who else are you going to get? The only other guy I would have been happy with, and I said it a long time ago, is Isaac.
But on the left.
Play him on the left, have Havertz down the middle. And look, Trossard's been proving his worth a lot more than the last few seasons. He absolutely ripped the right back for Brighton four times.
I said this many episodes ago. Trossard for me is your best winger after Saka.
I don't disagree with you, but he's not my cup of tea.
That's okay.
I don't like my wingers being slower than my fullbacks.
You're a unique person.
Yeah, I like as a winger, you have to have some pace.
Every one of his wingers on FIFA has Rapid Plus.
Yeah, look, okay. we control the games a lot better with him there. I agree. But at the same time, we need a bit more. We need that boom cha cha from Martinelli as well on the left. Have you not seen it? Boom cha cha, boom cha cha.
And on to United versus Newcastle, Abdul. Patrick Dorgu scoring his first goal for the club, first goal for him senior career.
Yeah.
Good goal, Abdul. United bounce back. They're going to be an interesting case. I think they definitely improved from last year. I think Ugarte needs to get the furthest thing away from. I think Carragher has actually misstated his quote. I think it's leave the football before the football leaves you for Ugarte, not Casemiro.
What do you mean? He did a Cruyff turn.
In his own half, with no pressure.
They had a defender on him.
Defender was passively defending.
That's fine.
5 yards.
Cruyff turn. Listen, Ugarte is not the problem. Let's be honest with ourselves. I'm looking at it here. They're on equal points with Chelsea.
That's okay.
Hold on. They've also scored more goals than Chelsea.
That's okay.
They've just conceded a lot more than Chelsea.
There's your answer.
4 points off the top four.
Yep.
Sorry, 3 points off the top four.
Yep. A lot better than last year, I said that. But I do think Manu has to play.
Of course he does.
Kobe has to play.
I also don't think Ugarte is that bad. You're telling me Ugarte goes and signs with Roma or freaking Napoli next year, like McTominay does.
We've seen McTominay.
Hold on. You're telling me Ugarte signs with any other club and he doesn't perform? He does.
Don't talk to me.
Okay, what happened to Ugarte at PSG?
It's a different fucking league, man.
No, still.
Okay. Just answer me one thing. What's Ugarte's strength?
His ability to defend as a midfielder.
And
He's passing.
passively. That's one. What is the fastest tempo league in the world?
Bundesliga. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. It's the Bundesliga.
It's the Prem. Why is the Bundesliga, Tommy?
Because their style of play in Germany is a lot more transition and a lot more...
Transition.
Correct.
What is the fastest tempo of the match?
Thomas,
Stop.
what's your point?
You can't keep up with the speed.
Okay. I'm going to say this so not just you can understand it, but everybody else out there can understand it.
Are you going on record and saying that the Premier League is not the fastest tempo?
I'm not completely disagreeing
Answer
with
my
you.
question.
It's not the hardest league in the world. It is not.
You are fucked up.
It is not. It has the most eyes on it. And yes, there's a lot more...
No, I'm talking about viewership.
No.
I'm talking about the fastest tempo league in the world.
I'm not disagreeing. It's up there. But the Bundes...
It's up there. It's up there.
But not as...
What's the fucking answer?
Bundesliga.
You are fucking...
I will stick by that answer.
Okay, sure.
When it comes to confidence...
Florian Wirtz hasn't been able to match it with the tempo, but that is not because he was killing it in the fastest league in the world in the Bundesliga, but he can't match it in a lower pace league in the Premier.
He's played for a
You're
shit
fucking
side.
deluded.
Yeah, but here's your point. They're both playing for shit teams who, let's be honest with ourselves, should be performing a lot better than they are.
I'm talking about the league, bro.
Correct, but we're getting to our point, which goes back to when I said McTominay. McTominay has gone and killed it in Italy. A much slower league. But guess what? When he goes and plays for Scotland, he's the fucking guy. Why? Why? No, but why? Thomas.
Fuck you.
Thomas, one word.
2026.
No.
Actually opening that pot for
Seriously. No. Actually, let's have a serious conversation before we divert it and take a piss out of it. Confidence. There's one player in
Why
that.
are you diverting from the actual point?
Because it's beyond the point of it's a faster league. It's that a player is a player. Football, your football skill, Thomas.
He's done a Cruyff turn. Fuck, you should be
No.
confident.
I'm not saying he's been good for United.
Fuck
No,
you,
but you're
man.
not getting it.
No,
No, you're completely missing the point here. You're completely missing the point.
the fastest league in
I'm
the world,
talking about Ugarte. I'm talking about Ugarte specifically.
Yeah, sure.
Because we've seen this before. Players leave Manchester United and God forbid they actually perform.
Killer, yeah, best player.
Because they've got no confidence. Because it's people like you and Manchester United fans who can come on here every week and shit on them.
Okay.
How's that going to help them? You look at freaking McTominay and he's the best example.
Hoyland, yeah.
Hoyland's an even better example.
Hoyland's great, yeah.
When they go play international football as well, they're the fucking guy there.
Well, Denmark haven't qualified yet, but
His performance levels are up tenfold. Why?
Again, I just want to ask you, league-wise,
Of course, if you come to the Prem and you perform, it makes you 10 times a better player. But when you're coming to sides like Liverpool have been this season, like an absolute shit, and you look at Chelsea, even Manchester United, you're playing in sides where there's zero confidence. You're telling me if you've got no confidence, you're going to perform? If you can tell that they've got no trust in you, you're going to perform? If you're going to come to a game and the 60,000 people that are sitting there think you're absolutely shit, you think you're going to perform? No. Why does McTominay go over to the Serie A and win their player of the year? Because there's been some confidence instilled in him.
It's called pick.
There's confidence. And I've said it a million times. That is the biggest thing.
Yep.
Victor Gyökeres, how he played at the start of the season to how he's playing now are two different fucking players.
Mm-hmm.
His first goal that he scored for us literally took it off the left, went past the first person and tucked it into the bottom left.
Goal.
We haven't seen that
Right.
because there's no confidence.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me these guys don't go online and read the comments? You're telling me they don't see what's said about them? Of course they do.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you expect them to perform after that? There's certain players that up here are just fucking mentally crazy. And they will perform regardless of what you think of them.
Walter Mata,
I'll say this.
Haaland.
Bruno Fernandes is probably the best example of that.
He's up there.
He just does not care what people think of him. He performs. He goes and plays for an Atletico or Real Madrid or a PSG tomorrow. He might be their best player there. Because he just believes in himself. Some of these players aren't like that.
Okay.
Look at Alexis Sanchez. Went from being the guy at Arsenal to Manchester United being absolutely fucking a nobody. As if he's gone back to Alexis from,
So this, I know it's a bit of off track, and then we'll quickly move on to City. Did you get an icon or your haircut, Alexis? I saw a debate today. I was going to send it to
Hero.
Hero? Even though what he did at Barca?
Yeah, Hero.
Would he get a hero for the Prem or La Liga?
Oh, Prem.
Good.
His Arsenal days were a lot more.
Good.
Can't deny that. His Arsenal days were a lot more
Oh, it's
iconic.
off track.
But back to that. It's just you can't expect these players to perform if you're gonna constantly shit on them. You can't. I'm sorry.
So speaking of confidence and a player that doesn't get shit on but heaps of praise, Mr. Ryan Cherky. Built like a stick now, Abdul. Not sure what Pep and after Christmas routine has been doing to the poor man. He looks a shadow of himself, Abdul, weight-wise. However, the footballing ability, Abdul, and what he's doing to this City side is undroppable. He's incredible. My question to you is are they pulling out these last-minute results, Abdul? Are they finding a way to slowly but surely be on your tail for 38 match days?
Well,
Are you concerned by that?
no, you asked me that 20 minutes ago. I'm not.
Because I'm really, really starting to doubt your answers. Because every week, Abdul, I look at the game and I go, fuck, they're going to lose. They're getting outplayed. And then it's just on two, bang, bang. That's it. They're flying away.
Because they've got players
That's
that
what,
can.
that's what I'm saying.
But
Confidence.
Oh.
We're going on the confidence thing, Abdul.
I'll run you the last. They're on an 8-game winning streak in all competitions.
What
Okay,
is fucking Man City with Haaland and Jerky? Yep.
sweet. 3-2 against Leeds.
Yep.
At home.
3-2 against Palace.
5-4 against Fulham away.
Where's the Palace one?
Yeah. 3-0 against Sunderland at home, fair play. 2-1 against Madrid, fair play. 3-0 against Palace, fair play. 2-0 against Brentford in the Cup, fair enough. 3-0 against West Ham, fair
Not
enough.
at nils.
2-1 against Forest.
Yep.
Okay. Let's be honest with ourselves. If you look at the position of a lot of those teams, they have been games that City should have won. It's not like we're looking into any of these games and think, oh, yeah, no, they can't get a result. They might not get a result. They've been the favourite in every single one.
I agree.
Okay. Their next run.
I'm looking at it with you.
Sunderland away, Chelsea at home, Brighton at home,
Newcastle
away, Manchester United away. Then they go to Wolves. They got Champions League. And then you've got...
We're in Feb. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I agree.
But even then, sorry, Tottenham away, Newcastle home, Liverpool away. Listen, for all I care, if they get past that run and drop 4 points, they deserve to be in the title race. They do. But that is not an easy run. They have had an easy run lately. Like, you look at our away games that we've played, and this is where a lot of people don't really look into things. I just think, oh, Arsenal's this or Arsenal's that. We've played all our hard away games. Outside of going to the Etihad, everything else has been done. We've been to Stamford Bridge. We've gone to Anfield. We've done Villa Park. We've gone to Goodison Park. We've won at St. James as well. We've done all those difficult. The Stadium of Light we've been to. All these difficult away games are done.
19th of April, midnight. That's going to be the big one.
No, that will be the decider if it's not already been decided by
That will
then.
be the decider.
Because if you look at our run of fixtures coming up as well.
I'm checking with you. Yeah,
All right, Villa at home.
that's the tough one.
Yep. Bournemouth away. Liverpool at home.
Chelsea away.
Chelsea away. And then you got Forest away, United at home, Leeds away, Chelsea at home, Sunderland at
No,
home.
that's EFL Cup. Chelsea EFL Cup.
Yeah. Sunderland at home, Brentford away, Tottenham away, Chelsea away. Sorry, Chelsea at home, Brighton away. And then we have a fairly good run in. Our last 10 weeks of the competition.
You've got a better run in towards those last than City do. Because they've got Arsenal, Bournemouth, Everton, Villa. Villa on the last match day. That'll be tough.
City Villa on the last
City
one.
Villa.
Fuck. Look, even the last, I'm looking at the last 10 games. Brighton away, Everton at home, Wolves away, Bournemouth at home, City away, Newcastle at home, Fulham at home, West Ham away, Burnley away, Crystal Palace at home.
Sunderland away is going to be interesting.
Oh,
That'll be interesting. At the stadium, that'll be very interesting.
But those last 4 games, Fulham home, West Ham away, Burnley home, Crystal Palace away, that's 12 very gettable points.
Oh, Palace, yeah.
Even then, Tom Palace have been great this season, but let's be honest with ourselves, they've also been very...
Oh, they've been...
They've been meh.
Yeah, ever since the Community Shield, they've been...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've done a lot of our hard games. Like I'm looking at the start of the season here. Like, where did we start? We opened the season, I'm pretty sure, as United away. We've been to Old Trafford, we've been to Anfield. We've had City come to our home. We've gone to St. James's Park. All right. We've also done Tottenham at home, Sunderland, we've gone away. Chelsea, we've already been away. Villa, we've already been away. Goodison Park, we've already been away. What have they called their new stadium?
Hill Dickinson.
Hill Diggers.
Hill Dickinson. Dickinson.
Hill Dickinson.
Hill
Hold
Dickinson.
on.
Yeah.
Hill Dickinson.
Hill Dickinson. Yeah.
Hill Dickinson.
That's what I just said. Yeah.
That's the one. We've done our hard away games.
I agree.
So this is all with the amount of injuries we've had. If you look at that stat, sorry, the other day, we've had the most injuries out of any club. Still top of the table.
In your words, you got the biggest squad depth.
Correct. But that's what we've prepared for.
There you go.
We're also top of the Champions League.
Of course, I'm not
So
denying that.
for everyone that looks at it in the lens of Arsenal this and Arsenal that, and they're going to bottle this and they're going to bottle that, we are nowhere near our best. Yet we're topping every competition we're in. We're in the final four of the EFL Cup. We also play Pompey in the FA Cup.
You played Chelsea. I'm doing the EFL Cup.
Man, good luck with that. I don't think you've beaten us for 5 years.
We'll move on.
Yeah.
Abdul,
Yeah.
just quickly on to the last match that I want to talk about in a little bit of detail, Abdul.
Yeah.
Liverpool versus Wolves. Abdul. Abdul gets his first goal for Liverpool. And as a Florian Wirtz hater that you are, keyword hater, I'm not sure if you saw the post-match interview, Abdul. It was a bit emotional. It was nice to see the relief on the poor guy's face. Finally, a deep sigh, a breath of air, and mark my words, I think he's going to have a very good run a very good run into the end of the season. I think he's going to pick up now. There's no excuses now. The monkey's off his shoulder, and I think he's ready to go. Because I think, Abdul, you can see the talent. You can see the amount of assists he could have got to Salah, the amount of cutbacks Salah could have squared to him. But mark my words, he's going to have a good run into the end of the year.
You done kissing us?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't need to repeat myself.
About words or
Underwhelming AF.
Okay. Also, before we move on, Ekatike. Now, in the inflated market of world football transfers that it is, two questions.
Yeah.
Was he a budget signing? In the inflated market, was he a budget signing?
Potentially. I know where you're going with this, but yeah.
Secondly,
Yeah.
is he the best signing in the Premier League?
No.
No. Who is it?
Zubimendi.
Had enough of this shit today.
Zubimendi.
I've had enough of this shit.
Zubimendi.
I've had enough of this
Who's
shit.
top of the table?
I've had enough of this.
Who's top of the
Fuck
table? Who's top of the table?
Okay. Have we seen the stat? Have we seen the stat where without Ekatike's goals, Liverpool are within the bottom five?
It's like saying Liverpool wouldn't have won the league last year without Salah's goals. Yes, of course. Of course. But Ekatike's signing and making it sound like it's, all well and good is like spending $300 in packs in FIFA and then packing Ronaldinho out of your foot champs rewards.
Fuck your analogies.
No.
Just
no.
a simple
But we're not. I'm not.
answer, a
No. But
simple
I'm not
answer.
justifying $400 million worth of spending for your cheapest signing, if not one of your closest to cheapest signings, being your best signing. He's been great for them, but he's also shone in a pile of shit. I had this conversation with JC in a group chat. Even he agreed. Even Sui agreed with
my
this.
life.
No, he's not Premier League signing this season. No. If anything, it's Rayan Cherki before it's him.
Is he top three signings of the window?
Top 5.
Who's
Rayan Cherki's up there.
I'll tell you my three.
Yeah.
Turkey,
Yeah.
Ekatike,
Yeah.
Jack Grealish.
Above Zubimendi.
No, Zubimendi's in the five.
Zubimendi's in the 5. What about Mosquera, Hincapié?
Mosquera's played 2 games, Guppy's played 3.
But they've also done the same thing. They've stepped in and done their job.
Ekatike has took the limelight off words.
There has been no limelight. There has been no fucking limelight. Get over yourself.
Words any second.
Get over.
He has taken the limelight and the fucking mantle of Liverpool.
Thomas, because they've been shit.
Correct.
That's by default. That's by default. Rayan Cherki has stood up in the team that's actually performed.
I agree. I'm saying Cherki's definitely top 3
But
signings.
I just don't like this gaslighting of Ekatike.
Where the
And
fuck's the gas?
it's not just you. It's all these other fuckers on TikTok and Instagram that sit there and kiss his ass all day. Liverpool have been shit. They have been rubbish. Capital RUBBISH. Rubbish.
Year 3 spelling with them.
Pardon?
Year 3 spelling. Congratulations with them.
They've been shit. He has been good in a shit side.
Correct. So is your top 3 signings of the window?
No. Not for me, no.
Your top 3, sorry, before I interrupt. So Cherki.
Cherki.
Yep. Is it Mendy for you, apparently?
Zubimendi.
Yep, who's your third?
And
It's got to be Grealish. Dubravka, Kyle Walker. Victor Gyökeres, get ready. Someone from Arsenal.
no.
If you hate Ekatike that much, you should be ready with your top 3 that's above
No, because I'm trying to think of a valid.
Ekatike's third.
Because I'm trying to check all my boxes as well.
Mm-hmm. Boxes are running now, mate. He's top 3. There's no question asked. If he's not first, he's top 3. So Zubimendi, Cherki, and because we don't have all day,
João Pedro.
okay, yeah, we'll move on now.
He's been great. He's been great
Fuck off, man. Nah.
in a consistent side.
Fuck off.
In a side that didn't have much expectation.
I'm done.
He's been a great signing for his price.
Club World Cup champions, but in a
And a Club World Cup champion. Wow.
he's taking the piss now. Though.
Wow.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Thanks. Alex.
Listen,
Nah, it's all good,
Ekatike,
That's all good,
Ekatike, I'm going to say this here. Ekatike has been a great signing.
Yeah, it's all good.
But I am not here for the gaslighting of Hugo Ekatike
Are you ready?
because
Are you ready? João Pedro had a bigger impact of the Club World Cup in 2 games than he has in the Premier in 15-16.
did he win them a trophy?
Pardon?
He won them a trophy.
Fuck your sign.
But did he not win them a valuable trophy?
What was my question?
What was that badge you got
What
on your
was my
jersey?
question?
What was that badge you got
What
on your
was my
jersey?
question?
Is he top
The
3
top-
signing
In the Prem, Abdul.
in the Prem?
And he signed when?
Yeah, and he still had an impact. What was that goal he scored the other day? Fucking beautiful.
I'm gonna fucking.
Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing goal. I'll do you one better. I'll even pull up some stats here right now.
Stop.
Hold on.
Just stop it, bro. Nah, man.
Hold on. Sorry, I have my third best player. I forgot who it was. I was looking for him. Dominic Calvert-Lewin for Leeds.
Ah, he's in a purple patch. I'm not accepting shit.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
He's
So
in
is
the
Hugo Ekatike. He was shit at the start of the season.
He scored in the
Purple
fucking
patch.
debut. He's sped.
And that's fine. Means nothing. So does Victor Gyökeres, and yet we're all complaining. What's your point? I can sit here all day.
Calvert-Lewin's done it in 5 games. Victor's done it in 17.
But did you see Calvert-Lewin's catalogue this year?
Fucking 5 goals. He didn't score before fucking December.
What a catalogue.
Calm your fucking horse.
What a catalogue is that? Nick Voltamade. Amazing signing.
That's a decent shout, but I'm not saying
An amazing signing. Brian Mbeumo.
not better than Hugo.
João Pedro. Kevin Shade.
Sade, you fucking dick.
Shade.
Do you have shades of glasses on? Like, are they rose colored?
Pedro Neto.
Are they rose colored?
No, they're not. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it
I
out
hope
there.
Aston Villa win. Fuck, I'm trading.
I'm just putting it out
I
there.
hope
For
Aston Villa win.
all of the Victor Gyökeres shit that we've had, he's only scored 3 less goals than Hugo Ekatike, and he's played about half the games that he has.
Because he hasn't been selected. Because apparently Moreno's been a better fit.
Who? Victor's been injured for half the season.
Correct. But that game.
And he's only scored 3 less goals than Hugo Ekatike.
Mm-hmm.
If we take our fucking caps off,
How many Victor's goals are penalties? Thanks, good chat.
1.
Isn't it 2?
Let's
2 Victor pens?
have a look.
Oh, sorry, from getting the tap-ins in the Champions League.
No, I'm talking just Premier League. Yeah, 2 Premier League penalties.
Thanks.
Fair enough.
Appreciate it.
Fair enough.
Fuck, I know my stats.
Fair enough. But how far back is the next top goal scorer for Liverpool? Let's have a look.
Abdul.
No, let's have
He's
a
the
look.
top 3 signings.
It proves my point.
No, it doesn't prove your point.
I'm talking about players that have been great in sides that have been consistently on a certain level.
Oh my God, it's not fucking Team of the Year. It's Premier League.
Correct. And Hugo Ekatike, for me, if Salah was performing, if Gakpo was performing, if Szoboszlai was week in, week out, ripping teams apart like we know he
Was for a
can,
period of 4 weeks.
Gravenberch wasn't, let's just say, falling off a cliff like he did after fucking week 5, and the defense was defending,
You got a few screws.
and the defense was
Mum-
defending,
mum-
with all due respect, Mr. Militic, he would be nowhere near the limelight, nor would he stand out any of the way that he has.
No worries, cuz.
It's true.
All right, bro.
No, but it's true.
All right, bro.
It's called the Jack Grealish syndrome.
All right, bro.
Jack Grealish syndrome is that one when he was initially at Aston Villa in a side that almost got relegated. What happened?
All right, bro.
He stood the hell out,
No problem.
and then he went to Manchester City, and he tried his best.
All right, bro.
And guess what happened?
All good, bro.
He couldn't shine like the shining star he was at Aston Villa. Why? Because he was in a team of performers, in a team that would stand out star for star. And unfortunately, his star wasn't shining as much as the rest of them. Hugo Ekitike, shining star this season. But guess what? He's in a dark space. Dark matter, if you may put it that way.
Thank you, Abdul. For
Because
such
the
a
side has
wonderful
been
analogy.
absolutely shit, and anything that's been good has come from him. Why? Because he's the only one that's actually been trying.
And Dominic, but that's okay.
So Bosley's been great.
No, yeah. He's the only one apparently, according to you.
But Hugo's had all the limelight. So put it this way, whether you like it or not, Hugo Ekitike by the end of the season will be looking back at this and saying he had a great purple patch right there. And scene. Go on, Thomas. Go on.
I don't know if I want to keep carrying on with the podcast or not.
Go on. Come on.
You're deluded.
I'm not deluded.
Mum's you.
I speak facts.
In your twisted.
I don't jump on hype trains.
I'm not on a hype train.
Oh yeah, you very much are.
Did I mention any Chelsea
All it
players?
took was one Bayern Leverkusen freaking season, and who'd you have on the back of your jersey?
Sorry, what a player.
Florian Wirtz.
What a player.
Just saying.
What a player.
People call me deluded, but in 6 months' time, 9 times out of 10, guess who ends up being the one that's right?
Who's going to win the Premier League?
Arsenal.
Okay. All right, Abdul. A segment that I said at the start of the episode that I'm really looking forward to, Abdul,
Yep.
is the 2025 recap of football, Abdul.
Nice.
What a year for football. What a year for UBF, Abdul. Abdul, give me your favourite footballing moment.
Yeah.
Can be any level. And give me your favourite UBF moment, please.
Oh, my favourite footballing moment. There's been a few.
Tell me. List them off to me.
That 5-1 victory over Wellington Phoenix by Melbourne Victory yesterday is definitely up there. What are you laughing about?
Nothing.
Talk about my favourite moments, Thomas.
My apologies. Who scored? Vargas hat-trick, yeah. Carol.
Great header by Vargas.
Sorry, go.
I'm trying to think.
So many Abdul. Champions League final.
Look, Real Madrid versus Arsenal is definitely up there.
I was up there.
The
Why?
Declan Rice,
Tell me why.
Declan Rice free kicks. Not one, but 2 amazing free kicks.
Should have been Puskas.
I think he will win it.
You reckon?
Yeah.
The first or second one?
Either. There's only been one that's dominated,
The
I think.
second one is the elite one.
That first one required more skill, but
Yeah,
he
but
bent it around the wall.
but the technique on that second one, the
Oh, yeah.
dip, the distance, and the actual way it actually went in where the corner, where the
He couldn't have top binned it
post
anymore.
meets yeah, it's like, bro, fuck. I've watched that 1,000 times. That for me, I would say, is the clear Puskas winner. Has to be. Has to be.
Yeah. Look, I think
So Madrid, Arsenal, yeah.
there's a lot that's happened. Definitely that women's grand final. That Melbourne victory versus Central Coast
Penalty
Mariners.
shootout. What a game.
Penalty shootout.
Some of the best pens you ever see.
Bianca Galic in a long run up, man. And
Croatia qualifying for the World Cup.
it's another one. Oh, bro, there's been a few. There's been a few. Like, the sad part is none of my teams have actually had like.
Another winless year for Abdul Salam and his teams. Abdul, PSG versus Inter. What a performance by Paris Saint-Germain. The hype train of the year, Abdul. They knock Liverpool out. They knock Arsenal out. And they make it to the final against Inter, who made it the year before that, Abdul. Inter Milan, what a side they were. And they got absolutely trampled upon, steamrolled from minute one, Abdul. 5-1. Dembele cooked. Doué cooked. An incredible result. Congratulations, PSG. First Champions League as well, Abdul. I think that's a major moment in 2025 football.
Which reminds me, actually, 5-1 against Manchester City. That's up there.
Here we go, finally.
Just looking through.
Just quickly for your knowledge, who did the Haaland celebration for Arsenal?
Mazel was skilly.
There we go.
I know my shit when it comes to Arsenal. I'll tell you that I could assure you.
I promise you, one day we are going to do. I'm not sure where you've seen that. You know where I give you a result and I want like the scorers, and we are going to do that one day for your Arsenal knowledge.
Bro, I can pull out like memory games.
We will,
like
we will do that. We will do that. We will do that.
Yeah, that 5-1 against Manchester City was like watching, like, you know, when you've watched a movie or you've been bullied through high school, and then like that one time you see your bully getting bullied.
You get that moment.
It's just,
that's your moment.
It felt so nice in the moment. 3-1 against Dinamo Zagreb was always a win for the for Abz.
Yeah. What about favourite UBF moment, Abdul, while you hand over to me?
Oh,
there's been heaps. For me, there's a clear one, though, that just tops the rest of it, Abdul. For me. But again, this could be different for you.
The charity match, obviously.
Was it the playing? Was it the hosting? Was it the giving back to charity? Was it
everything about it, bro?
Yeah,
like, we started
moment.
this thing 2 years ago, and, you know, I'm sitting in a change room with Kevin Prince Boateng, Alex Brosk, and, you know, Craig Foster,
Alex Tobin, Alex Kennis.
You know, and then you look up in the commentary box, you've got men like Adam Peacock. Like, it's just surreal to see what building a network and, you know, fundamentally creating something that just out of nothing could bring. Like, you look at the people that were there. Yeah, Josh Mansour, Archie Thompson, the Ulrich brothers, like we said, Kevin Prince, Sam Young on our end as well. Like even content creators like Isaac Eats a lot, and then those boys, Bryce Ruthven, who was on Maths a few years ago. Shannon Cole. I feel I'm missing a few.
And for all the players that were going to play but unfortunately couldn't, Corey Gamera as well, Abdul.
Corey Gamera is another one. Almost had a couple. There's a couple names that we almost had.
Yeah.
Never did I ever think a day in my life I'd get into contact with any of these people.
However, there will be an inspiration too, Abdul.
There will be.
Definitely.
That is up there. I think which I'm sure you're going to bring up, our ever-growing relationship with Arncliffe Aurora.
Yep.
That's definitely up there because...
You know why? It's like... And I want to word this the right way because I want to be careful with how I say it. And to see you grow with the club and to see the club take positive steps and grow as a club, as a community, and become a footballing name like it did in 2025, Abdul. That for me is like, and dare I say, I don't want to be that person say, oh, UBF had a part in it, because we didn't. The football showcased, Abdul. We were just lucky enough to have the camera and just talk out of our ass.
Yeah.
That's where we were lucky. But I do feel like that we've grown with Arncliffe, and it's really nice when you've got a brother like in Arncliffe, or you've got a brother like with Dylan or with Newey or with Liam, all the boys that we have, Amir as well. And it's like you grow alongside these people, and it's like just one big happy footballing community. It's lovely to see.
Yeah, 100%. And like, even, you know, with all the stuff that we've done in front of the camera, being there at those games, like, had no one else been at that Mount Druitt game, none of that would have been covered. You know, it's little moments like that. But even with me, like, you know, some of the things that could have happened with that club, you know, even on a back end level, and, you know, I've been fortunate enough to have that, you know, just relationship with it, to see where it started and where it almost was and how far it could have gone was ridiculous, because it just shows that the impact of one thing and the domino effect and how we met these people. And, you know, bro, we've built a relationship with the Parramatta boys as well, Parramatta Eagles and
Southern Districts.
And I'm sure he doesn't want us to say his name out there in public, but thou who shall not be named. I met him down at the bottom of the stairs at a Central Coast Mariners game.
What a gentleman.
And
what a gentleman.
Like, yeah, Southern Districts is another one. You know, you obviously, you know...
Did the whole Trinity, Abdul? Played coach ref?
Like, you know, you've been well a part of the Southern Districts for your whole life, but to come around now and have work alongside them is different gravy. And
of course.
Football New South Wales as well. You know, we've had a massive year with that.
Yes.
Thanks to Stav. You know, massive shout to Helen as well. The support they've given us, commentating, doing the match of the round stuff, the trust we've had there, let alone the Australian Championship, because
I haven't got to that.
That's another bucket in itself.
Surprised it's not your biggest footballing moment.
You reckon? Which one was it?
You haven't got to mine yet. But Karen,
I'm just racking off UBF stuff, not just mine. I'm like just checking through things. Like,
it's been a special year, bro.
it's been a big year for UBF, and the championship I think was our biggest ticket, was our biggest kind of accomplishment in a way where, the trust we've had from Don and the FA to do what we do, and even that first week being in Melbourne, there's a love I felt down there that I'd never felt before in football. And, just taking that, UBF flag and flying it through the state of Victoria was special. And, coming back and, doing it all again with your closest mates, and being able to also, not so much, have or provide, not sorts of opportunities, but allow your friends within the industry to also do it with you, like we did with, we had Maeve and Liam and Harry and all of these guys also. Pags as well. Join us on the journey with the Australian Championship, and we all work together as one big happy family. And that just goes to show that unity and collaboration goes a lot further than, having that mindset of dividing and conquering. Yeah. And on top of that, I've done a Matildas game for the first time this year. There's nothing in football that what more could we have accomplished?
You're right. And by no means I know you won't get this because you're not a movie head. This guy doesn't like movies, by the way. But this isn't a Infinity War moment, Abdul, if you know what I'm saying, with it, basically where they've done it all and they've perished. It's more like an endgame moment where you've done it all and we go and we keep going, we keep pushing, we keep doing those things that we love, because by no means is UBF completed Australian football. Abdul, we're just getting started.
Of course.
And for me, the one UBF moment that stays out, obviously for me, charity match, scoring the winning penalty, I'm not sure. Trophy's still in my cabinet, Abdul, at home. But for me, Abdul, it hits me every time I think about it. For me, you go to a Wanderers game, you with Sydney FC. We go to a Jets game. We go to Arncliffe. We go to SD. We go to Parramatta. We go to anywhere you want. Shops, for God's sake. It's those little kids, adults, coming up to you. Hey, love seeing your stuff. Keep going. You're tops.
Yeah.
And for me, I get emotional thinking about Abdul, because that for me is the impact that UBF wants to have on football. To be that face, to be reliable, to be that reliable source of information, whether it's a football skit, a football challenge, a creative piece, or just reporting on a game that's happened, or sharing football news. That's always what I've tried to do. As in you can ask in my mate circles, I'm that news guy, I'm that football guy, I tell the news and etc. But to have it on a, dare I say, the national stage, on a registered business, on a project that I started with my best mate in the Parramatta, Westfields, and I formed so many other connections, but that's where I sort of hits me every year. And it comes to the 31st of December, 24, 25, 26, and gold winning forever. But just that impact on people, the ability to conversate with people positively and build those connections, because life is all about that, Abdul.
Yeah.
Life is all about making those memories and building those connections with people, because very few people in this life, and if you are this person, credit to you, and that's the way you live. But I'm not a hermit. I'm a social person. I like to build those connections with people, and for me, it's an incredible opportunity that we have, and by far, it all culminated in that charity match, spreading love and giving back to a cause that was both close to us.
100%. And just looking back at was it February? I think February we started doing a bit of work with St. George City, and then through that, you start to meet Uncle for, like you said, the relationships you build.
It's all about that, bro.
Yeah, even doing our first commentary gig, I think it was the
Rockdale.
Boundary vs Rockdale. There's little bits and pieces. That game we went down, Rockdale, we'd never really done much with the Rockdale boys.
Moody Najar.
Mate, Moody just looked at me like, what are you doing here? I'm like, cuz, calm down, bro. He just brought the level out of me. And I'm like, nah, bro. It's just building little relationships and, friendships across the way. And that's what makes it fun. And like I said, you say, God willing, it doesn't end. I hope it doesn't end one day. But I hope when at least I hang up the microphone one day and
the legacy.
call it a
Yeah,
day.
it's the legacy that you leave.
Yeah, it's the legacy that you've left. And, you know, people know that. Even going to a Jets game, bro. The amount of times the Novocastrians start chanting UBF, I'm like,
That is special. That's
special, bro.
It is. It's a really nice thing to be a part of, Abdul. But UBF has not only changed your life, I know for a fact, it's changed mine, it's changed everyone's life, Abdul.
Yeah.
And such an incredible thing to go into 26 with, brother.
There's still so much to go. Like, we've got a World Cup to look forward to, and potentially another type of World Cup after that. And, you know, the Women's Asian Cup before you get there, and there's an Australian Championship in between there at some point. You know, the A-League still has not even halfway through it.
But we've got to go to Gosford, Abdul.
Oh, we've got to go to Gosford.
Gosford is before all of that. Exciting.
And then I'm off to Newey, mate.
Off to Newey, Abdul, for yourself. I'll be staying in Gosford, but
it's my home away from home. I've Newcastle seriously.
I think you do love Newcastle. I do.
Like, I love it, but there's a different. I would live there.
I know you would.
I've said it a long time. I would genuinely move to Newcastle, and I would just get a 3-bedroom house.
So are we doing the podcast in Newcastle or on a farm near where I want to live?
I'm not going to a farm, mate. You can keep your cows and your sheep and your horses.
So I'm coming to Newey.
You're coming to Newey, mate.
Okay. I don't want Newey. Newey's nice.
Even Perth. Like,
I haven't been to Perth.
Listen, God knows where, you know, we're going to...
Wherever the UBF podcast will go.
You know, for those people that do watch the podcast and those that would listen to this, we've gotten to a point where our faces are more than just voices. You know, we're more than just a podcast. And, you know, we never envisioned this at the start of UBF.
God, no. God.
But, you know, it got to a point where, you know, you're working with clubs, you're working with players, you're working with associations, you're doing this and this and this and this and this.
You go everywhere, bro.
And you end up, you know, the experiences you had. Like, even for me, that Mariners victory game, working with the Mariners for that grand final.
Traveling with the team.
One of the highlights of...
Oz Cup as well.
Yeah. One of the highlights of my career, like the like you said, the Oz Cup, Newcastle Jets won. What were we doing right after?
We travelled with the team there and back.
That's great.
Well, alongside the team.
Yeah,
it's a different level, Abdul. It is, and the opportunities that this has given to. All we can say is thank you. All we can say thank you, Abdul, is to every single person that joined in 2025.
Yeah.
That joined before 2025, and I knew we've grown exponentially in 2025, Abdul. But I know a bit of a personal note for me. I want to say thank you to yourself, Abdul. You've not only changed my life, but you've changed the trajectory and course of a lot of people's lives that you've come across with. And I want to say a massive thank you to yourself, and a massive thank you to your part and a massive part that you do play in UBF. And I can't wait for not only our friendship, but for UBF to grow with.
I'd also like to say thank you to Abdul for... I'm joking. No, thanks, bro. Like, the same goes both ways, bro. Like, I've told you, you know, you coming into my life, and you know, just welcoming me into the Fairfield district, as you call it. I'm forever grateful, not just for UBF, but for the friendship that's come out of it. And you know, it's a journey that is just the beginning, and God knows where we'll be in 12 months' time, and God knows where we'll be in a month's time.
So who's proposing to who?
I think I'd have to, Thomas. I'm the alpha here, unfortunately. But no, look, it's so many people to thank, not enough time to go through it. But at the same time, like, just you got to stay grounded. And I think that's the biggest thing. Like, still doing work with Arncliffe, still doing work with the clubs around us, and
Sporting Rovers
as well. Like, they've been a big one. Bro, we're forgetting we hosted a Juan Mata event.
Yeah.
We host
staying grounded though.
Like,
staying grounded.
Like, we hosted a Juan Mata event through the year. We did an event with Bobo and the former sporting director of Real Madrid that's launched a worldwide transfer application. Like, some of the things that we've been able to do
special
through our own, you know, merit and through our own building of relationships goes beyond them. You know, haters gonna hate at the end of the day. There's plenty of people out there.
People gonna talk, twist words.
Mate, there's plenty that are gonna want to take you down as well.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, you can't let those people get to you. You can't let those haters, you know, even the comments on Instagram, comments on TikTok get to you.
Oh, we love those comments. I read them. They keep me up at night. But Abdul, you are right. And one thing that I do want to leave sort of this episode on, and I want to quickly go on to our message for 2026 and what we want to do. But Abdul, people want you to do well, my friend, but they don't want you to do better than them.
Yeah.
And that's a very common thing that I take in a mantra. And it's not a mantra to be hungry or diminutive to other people, but it's just to be wary and sure of yourself and back your ability.
Yeah.
And I know people talk, I know people twist words and people go behind our back, but long live UBF, brother. We work, we get everything on merit, and I'm really excited for 2026.
Well, 100%. And I think just to like so much double down on that, it's, you know, you got to be happy for those around you. And I think that's the main thing. And for both of us, like everyone deserves their opportunity. You don't want to be that guy that turns around and says, oh, why that? You never want to be the why not me guy, because everyone's time will come. Everyone works just as hard as you do.
God has his plan.
No, you don't. No one works as hard as the next person, and no one's got the right to judge.
Correct.
You know, like we said before, like who are you to judge? Who am I to judge?
Absolutely.
And yeah, you gotta trust in yourself, trust in your ability, know what you're capable of, and know that when you're given a job, there's a reason why you've been given a job. And at the end of the day, God willing, you move on. You do what you want to do with your life, and you know it is what it is. But yeah,
Big Man, what's your message for 2026 before we wrap it up?
Stay alive.
Sorry,
stay alive.
As the song?
No, not the Bee Gees. Nah, look, it's
for UBF. What do you mean staying alive, mate?
Both.
Carry on.
Nah, just keep going, pushing through life. Take it day by day, and
he does sound very somber. Am I aware of something that's not going on? Or?
I'm not dying. No.
Okay, do you want to be a bit more positive to that? To have you?
Guys, I'm not dying. But no, just there's a million and one things go. I think I've said this too.
That's covered. No, yeah.
There's a million and one things to do. There's a million and one things that are coming. And at the same time, there's a million and one things going on in the world that are much bigger than our first world problems.
Little UBF.
Yeah, and just remain calm, remain humbled, and just so much remember where you came from, but just take it day by day. I don't want to get to 2026 and have a head full of greys.
Onto a bit of a brighter mindset. Stay tuned. We're going to have some big thing planned for 2026, as Abdul sort of alluded to. Some really exciting thing, Abdul. Some possible overseas ventures, some possible intra-state ventures and interstate ventures. Abdul, really excited to take 2026 with yourself, UBF, with Jules, Liam, Harry, Amir, Dills, Harley, every single member that has worked with UBF alongside UBF. This is a massive thank you to you, a massive thank you to every single one of our fans. And we just want to say thank you so much and stay tuned for 2026.
Cheers.
Cheers. See you then.